So they need to be signed in to see the similar window that you are seeing. So on the top right, you will be seeing like, sign in option. Please click on that and like, use your IEEE credentials to sign in. So once you sign in, you will see the same page which Professor Arun sir is displaying.
And the main thing is Vtools access is available to the chairman and secretary of the student branch. So whenever you are conducting any event, the reporting can be done through branch counselor, student branch chairman, and student branch secretary. In this three, anyone can submit the report. So first, two ways that you can submit the report. First, initially, whenever you are starting to plan for an event, try to create the event. After completion of the event, then you go submit the report. So I will. Second option is if you have not created the event already, you can now again go to create event, complete the entire process, even post completion of your event. First, after signing in, you can click on the button create event. The first step is try to sign in with your IEEE mail ID that you are using, your sign in credentials. You will be having a first page. You can go for create event, clicking on creating event. So here you can see that first it will ask for host. Either your student branch can be a host, or if you have multiple student branch society chapters under your student branch, any one student branch society chapter can conduct that event, or some affinity groups can conduct the event. So you can click on the primary host organization and type your organization name. Say example, I will type Panimalar. So you can see here what all things that I am directly connected, it will be available down. So now since I am being an Exica member of IEEE Madras section, I can report the event of IEEE Madras section, and being chairman of IEEE Madras Young Professionals, I can report the IEEE Mass YP also, as well as Communication Society also I can submit the report. Here you can see the reporting is available for Panimalar Institute of Technology. Since I was a branch counselor of Panimalar Institute and branch advisor, only whichever is linked with your IEEE account, you can submit the reports. Now let me select any one from the host. Let me take SPS, Signal Processing Society. So click on that particular society. Or if you want to go for your student branch, you can go down. Since we have got closely around 28 societies, everything is listed here. So here in the bottom, you can see the college name which is available. You can go up little bit up. Select the student branch. So you select one society chapter. Say let us submit for Signal Processing Society. Click it. Click here. So it is done. Next, if you are having some co-organizers or additional hosts, if 2 or 3 societies are conducting that event, you can click on add additional host. So here you can say example, if Robotics Automation Society is also conducting that particular event, or product safety, click on the first itself, product safety. Okay, go to the top. Here you have to give the primary host contact email. Since I have been the host, I will give my mail ID here, both the cases. So if you have some sponsors, say example, if some other society is sponsoring or some other industry is sponsoring you, you can type the sponsor name here, co-sponsor name. TCS. If TCS is sponsoring your event, you can type TCS. If you would like to give some extra contact information about the host, you can use this window. If not, directly you can save as draft. Click on the button save as draft. So this is the first step that we have to do. If okay, what is that error? You click on that. Okay. Can't be blank. Come down little bit down. Just check any mandatory fields is left. Okay, go to details. So we have to first finish everything, then we have to save as draft. Go to details, second tab. Click on details. Here about the event. Say now we are doing this Vtools event reporting. So type workshop on Vtools event reporting. Event reporting. Okay. Next category. In which category you want to have this event? Either you may conduct a technical event, or you may even conduct some administrative event, non-technical events. So from there you can select one. This is administrative event. Since it is being a officer training, you can select administrative. As in administrative, we can go for a few cases like your exam meetings. All these things you can put it under the administrative. Say exam or officer training. Click on officer training. Next, start time, end time. Today 7 p.m. it has started. Click on start time. Now it will be already available 7 a.m. You can go for 7 p.m. You can click on that and put 00. Click 00. Okay. End time. End time 8 p.m. Same date 8 p.m. You can put 8:30. Click on 7 and make it 8. Time date this hour. Click on 7. Need not go for 50. Click on 7 and make it 8. Make it 8. Okay, that's all. Okay. Click on time zone. That's enough. Go to time zone. Click time zone. It is already saved. You can go to time zone now. Sushmita, can you hear me? You can go to time zone. Here you can click 5 plus 5:30 hours. Go to the top. Click plus 5:30 hours. Due to some internet rainy season, it is getting delayed. Sorry for that. Okay, then Kolkata is done. Okay, come to description. In description, you can type about the event details. IEEE Madras section. Okay, that is enough. You can go down. Whatever content that you have got, you can type it here about the entire event. Is organizing IEEE Vtools officer reporting. Come down, come down. Sushmita, you can go down. Agenda. Please type the agenda. If your program schedule is already available, you can type the agenda. If not, you can directly go to keywords. In the keywords, you can type office, put a hashtag symbol and type IEEE Vtools. Like that, you can start typing. Or if you are celebrating a Signal Processing Society Day, you can click on the SPS Day. If you are conducting for Industrial Application Society, whatever the key terms that you want to give here, you can give it here. Why these keywords are being used is people, when searching for the event, they can directly search using these keywords. Officer reporting, and the next you can give for hashtag IEEE. If you want to add your student branch name, hashtag REC, hashtag SEC, like that. If IEEE like that, you can give your own hashtags. Come down. We have got a survey URL. If you need surveys, you can click it, or else you can go for event pictures. Here you can upload your poster. Click on choose file. Here you can click some posters. Okay. Then you can go to the next option, location. In location, you can decide whether it is going to happen in a virtual mode or hybrid mode or in-person mode. Say this event is happening in virtual mode, I will click on virtual as of now. So it will ask for virtual and registration info. So we have got the Google form registration link. That the registration link can be pasted here. If you are charging any registration fees, and if you are collecting it through some platforms like Ticket New or Explorer, you can give those links also. And what is the registration fees for IEEE members, registration fees for non-IEEE members, all the stuffs can be pasted in that box. Come down. You go up. Now for in-person event. Yes, people may conduct in-person events also. Click on in-person. Where it is happening, your college address. If you are conducting into your college address line 1, address line 2, city, say it is in Chennai, type Chennai, it is in Madurai, type Madurai, state Tamil Nadu, and region India, give you a postal code. So same thing, that's all. For in-person event, just address would do. Click on virtual event as of now. Type something in the box, IEEE.org. So you can copy paste it. Keep everything ready, just copy paste would do. Come below. Go to registration and payment. This is the next option it will ask. Here in the registration, you can go for standard registration or external or none. You can say example, we have fixed the registration kept open from October 1st to October 12th. You can click on the dates, some random dates. Click November 1, that would do. Go to registration ending time. Click registration ending time. November 6 or November 7 you give. November 7. Click on November 7. Okay, that's all. Maximum virtual registration that you are expecting. Say we are expecting some 100 registration. Click, type 100. So you have to click this, whether you are following the terms and conditions of IEEE. Yes, we are following the terms and conditions. Menu selection, if it is required, you click that menu. If not, just you can click no. And custom registration question. Here in Vtools itself, you can customize your questions and give similar to your Google form. Click yes here. So it will ask for your questions. What is your name? Second question, you can ask your IEEE membership number, organization. So you will get direct response from here. If you are using Google form and if you are familiarized with that, as of now, you can click no and proceed. Click no. First, when you are planning for some events, try within your student branch. See how you are getting the responses. 1 or 2 times you practice it inside your SP, then you can float it for outside SP event. Payment, if it is there, you can give it, or else we can go for the next. Speakers. Now the details of speakers, you have to keep them ready. So if You have if you have multiple speakers, you can add speakers. If only one speaker is there, just click on first speaker information. Topic, say we have two speakers today, one is me and another is Prashant. Topic, Vtools reporting. Enough, come down. Description, you type something. And this is all not mandatory field, but anyhow, if you give this details, it is very helpful when even if you are leaving the college, some other member taking over as the next term, they will can refer this and submit it. Because for any award application, we require minimum 3 years of data. So keeping the data always will help others to take over. Click on description. See if the speaker is having some abstracts, you can post it in the abstract in the description place. Then prefix Mr., Mrs. or Doctor, something you can give Mr. First name Arun, last name M or Madhyagan, whatever it is you want to give it fully, you can give. If suffix is not there, you can leave that suffix. Preferred name Arun M or Prashant Mohan. The entire name can be typed. If the speaker's URL is also available, you can type the URL here. Come down. The address is available, give the address, or else you can go to the next speaker details. Susmita, you can come down. Go to below. Come down, go to the second speaker. Meeting on. You will go to the second speaker. If the biography of speaker is available, you can click on the biographies. Organization, which organization he belongs to. And if the speaker photograph is available, you can click the speaker photograph too. So that it will be compact ready for any accreditation purpose or any future award application purpose. If all the data have been already fetched into the Vtools, you can retrieve it very easily. So even though if student branch counselor is going to leave the college, or chairman is anyhow, they are going to, student is going to pass down, but the data will be always available in the IEEE. So anyone who is coming new, they need not tell that I do not have data, because the problem is the student branch counselor may leave the college, student branch chairman will not pass this data to the juniors. So that is what the biggest hurdle that student branches is facing. If this is entered properly and maintained by the student branch counselor, definitely whoever is going to take over as the new chairman or new counselor, it will be highly helpful for them. Click on the second speaker and you can give the details, same details, whatever you have given for the first speaker, the same details can be given for the second speaker as well. Come down. Save as draft. Click save as draft now. Save and publish. Okay, if you're not completed, you can give for save as draft. If you have completed, directly you can click on save and publish. Okay, other speaker display name is secret. Okay, go to that particular place where we have not entered the name. Come down. First speaker information. Come down. Here you preferred name. Click on preferred name and give my name. Well, not there, ma. Preferred name. அங்க மிஸ்டர்னு கொடுத்துருங்க. கீழே preferred nameல you give my name. Now try to save and publish it. Okay, that's all. Your entered event has been published now. So we are ready to go for the event. So this is to be done before the event. We will be doing this before starting our event. So once this is done, we can go for submission of report. The major problem is what people normally think is they think that this is what the event reporting is, and they are not submitting the report. They have been clicking the Vtools, they are posting their events, and they are thinking that the event has been completed. But what we have to do is we have to file the report. That is what mandatory one. Come down, Sushmita. Here you can see in the right hand side, reporting option is available. In the top, you will got something called as manage media. You can go click there. Here, if you have a one-page write-up summary, you can click the title. In title, you can put the name Vtools event reporting. Description if required, you can give training program. Browse, you can go to browse. One-page write-up of the event with one photograph. You can click some reports. If available, you can click it, or you can randomly give some. Okay, come down. So it is already been uploaded. You can see here one media for this event has been uploaded. Come down. You can close this window. Reporting. Click on reporting. So now you see the event is happening now currently. So once the event is over, you can click on reporting. Sushmita, try to click it if it is possible, or else you can change the timing of the event. If it is not opening here, you can go change the timing of the event. Instead of 8 p.m., change it to 6 to 7 p.m. Here you can click on edit, where the same event can be edited. Details. Click on details. Here you go, keep 720. The event end time 720. Better you can change it to 7. Change the date. That will be easier, much easier. Change the date to starting date to be 7 and ending date to be 7. First, complete starting date. Then only it will accept. Start date 7. End date also 7. Okay, it is changed now. Okay, complete it. Save and publish. I think you have not clicked the time. Check the timing. It is 7:05. Make it as 8:05. 8:05. 8:05. Save and publish. Okay, now go to reporting. File report. So you can see there initially it was not there, now it is available. Here, this is what mandatory. Whenever you conduct an event, just check how many IEEE members are attending, how many others are attending. Here, say for this event, maximum all are IEEE members. IEEE attended 75. 75. Guest attended 10. I'm just giving a random number. You try to use it. Go to the top, Sushmita. Top. Here, the names that are being getting displayed. You can see here there is options that are available. A copy of mail will be sent to these officers. The chairman of this particular society is Aparna and Tigavadagi. Aparna was the past chair. Tigavadagi is the current chair. You can click Tigavadagi. Section. If you want to report to the section officials too, we have our chairman, secretary, treasurer. You can click on chairman, secretary. If you want to report to all three, you can click on all three. Come down. If you submit it, everyone will be getting the mails that you have conducted the event and you have submitted it. Submitted. So you can see here the report has been filed. The report has been submitted by Arunyam. Now it will be going to the open dashboard now. Go to the top. Go to the events, Vtools events. Start from the first, so that we will show them how any new event can be done. Okay, here you can go for the first button is first you are supposed to sign in. After signing in, you can click on create event. In the create event, the option will be available for secretary of the student branch, chairman of the student branch, and branch council. Three of them will have option to submit the events reporting here. So they three can get the access and submit it. Now you can go for searching of events also. What are the events that have been conducted? Click on search event. So here you can see what are the events that are been occurring closely to our student branches, and if you want to participate, you can go participate. You can see here 9th November there is Electrox 2K23, which all is happening. 14th December there is one national level audit competition. Here third international conference by VIT 2024. We can see it here. You can, if you want to check what all the reports that your college has been submitted, you can go to manage events. Click manage events in the top. I'll show you the entire section events. Who all have submitted till now. What are the events that our section has been completed till now? You can see here. Here now what report we have submitted. Workshop on Vtools event reporting. Just now we have submitted here. You can see date 7, reported on 8. This right hand side reported on date is what is very important. People miss this thing. They think that only submitting in Vtools is enough, and they skip this particular portion, thinking that we have submitted in Vtools. So, but this is mandatory. Once the event is completed, you have to put the count. That is more enough. Submitting your number of IEEE members and non-members. Here you can click on events activity tab in the left hand side corner. This is what we are expecting for IEEE Awards Madras section now. We have been calling for IEEE Madras section awards. Here in this event activity, we can see what is the number of events that your student branch has been reported. So you have to send the screenshot of this. With this only, we will be considering it for the award application. So see here, in Madras section, we have closely about 1,872 events have been reported. Come below. Here, if you want to select your organization, the top of the space, you can click on your organization name and you can select it. Or else first we will see the entire Madras section count, then we will go for individual. Come down. Sushmita, come down. So you can see the event category as reported, how much, unreported, and future events. What are the future events which are available? Come down. Susmita, you can come down or reload it once if it is not coming. Susmita, can you hear me?
Sir, in the meantime, we can take some questions if there are any questions.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let me take questions. If you have any questions, you can ask.
You can unmute and you can please ask the questions in case you have any questions.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Sir, this is Jayalakshmi from IEEE College of Engineering, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening.
I am the SB counselor for my institution.
Yes, madam.
I have some couple of doubts, sir. Initially during February, we have saved some plans, like whatever we are going to organize this particular year. And after that, I have not reported anything in the Vtools since the procedure is not known to me. But earlier, it was known to me that we are supposed to submit. And is it possible to submit for the completed events, sir?
Yes, ma'am. You can do it.
Okay.
From January 2023, 1st January till date, you can submit it.
But I cannot able to view my saved plans in this
No,
site,
that is
sir.
annual plan. What you are talking is about annual plan, and this is Vtools event reporting. So in
Okay.
event reporting, you are going to submit the event that you have completed. Annual plan is entirely different, where we are
Okay.
just giving a plan that we are going to conduct this event. We may conduct or we may not even conduct those events.
Okay.
But all the events that we have completed, that will come under this Vtools event reporting. A minimum of 4 to 6 events would do for getting the rebate.
Okay, fine, sir. We missed getting the rebate because I thought that after saving in the saved plans, we are supposed to click that event and we are supposed to report the event.
No.
But it was not, it is not actually showing. So I just had a confusion. And one more thing, sir, when we were trying to include this vice chair and chair, if I'm giving the student, actually I am supposed to give the student name, it seems, student membership number, it seems, but when I'm giving that number, it is showing some error. Like it is saying that for this particular post, the student member need to be included, but I am doing the same.
Whether you have checked the validity of that student member? Whether
Yes, sir. Yeah, everybody is valid till this December 23, sir.
Okay, ma'am. You can contact me later through my WhatsApp number. I'll post it in the chat box. So
Sure,
we can
sir,
have
sure.
a Google Meet and we will finalize that.
Definitely, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
Any other questions? The issue today is I couldn't load my system because there was some error creating you can't read this page in my laptop. So that is why I have requested Sushmita to share the screen, and she is also currently facing some issues.
No, if you can, I can share my screen, Arun sir. Like, I have
you can share.
Yeah,
Prashant, you can share.
I can open the window.
Any other questions to be asked? You can ask meanwhile.
So you can see my screen now, sir.
Yeah.
So for every student branch, there are 3 things that are very important in order to get the rebate. So one is the annual plan, which we submit before February 1st. This generally happens once in a year. Once every year we have to submit this annual plan. So if this annual plan is submitted, one of the item out of 3 is completed, this can be submitted once before the start of the year. It can either be in December or it can be in January. You can you can complete it before 1st of February. You should do it. So this is more or less what you have done in the previous year and what you're planning to do in the current year. So that is this particular reporting. What Arun sir explained is called the events reporting. In this particular event reporting, any student branch which needs a rebate, in order to fulfill the minimum required requirement for a rebate, they must report at least 4 activities. From January to December, you have to report at least 4 activities. So all 4 activities need to be reported in Vtools events. Only then the branch is eligible for the rebate. So this and this will make it 2. And the third most important thing is the officer reporting. So whenever there is a change in officer, or whenever there is a tenure that ended, like, for an officer, you actually have to update that particular officer. Say, for example, when you are adding, like, kind of like, who is the student branch chair or who is the student branch counselor, you also define until what date and, like, month that person is actually an officer. So the moment that time passes, the officer will be automatically removed from that particular, like, role. Even though they are a member, that particular, like, role will become vacant. And like, you have to again re-report it, meaning, like, if there is a new officer, or if the same officer is continuing, you have to re-report it. So you need to constantly keep an eye on this particular item as well, because sometimes what happens is, like, you will think, like, you have all 3 completed, but sometimes this particular, like, officer reporting goes vacant because of something that, like, you have done, like, in terms of defining, like, until what date and, like, month that particular officer is, like, tenure is getting over. So these 3 are most important, and this one is the most important one. So only when you do all these 3, you will be eligible for a rebate. So what is rebate actually? So IEEE provides kind of, like, funding for every student branch which have done the minimum required, like, fulfillment of its operations. So you will be getting like, for every like, say, for example, if your membership count is less than 50, you will be given, like, I think $50, if I'm not wrong, which is mentioned here. And if it is above 50, you will get $100. And then, like, for every student member that is present in a student branch, you will be getting $2. So consider that, like, you have 100 members, everyone are reported as a member of your student branch, like, you will be getting $2. Sometimes what happens is, like, the student branch might exist in 2 or 3 names in IEEE's directory. So people get scattered. You might have 300 members, but not everyone are under the same student branch. You might be reporting under, like, different entities. So as a branch counselor, or as a branch chair, you can download that information from OU Analytics and you can take a look at it. So we will be doing, like, a series of, like, such trainings. What we did today is, like, events training. We will also be doing something dedicated for officers, something dedicated for annual plan, and also for OU Analytics, so that, like, we can continuously keep you all updated on, like, what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to Professor Brinda ma'am or Arun sir or anyone, like, in the student activities or in the section. So we are here to help you. I'll quickly also show you something interesting. This is actually, you can also see my Excel if I'm not wrong. So let me quickly show you some data. This is a number, like, which is publicly available on IEEE MGA's website. So you can see here, these are the branches that received, like, the rebate. You can see here, like, from the first branch till the last, like, only 25 branches received the rebate, like, for the year, like, for the last year, 25 or 23. So if you look at, like, what the branches that didn't qualify for the rebate, and if you look at their annual reporting, right, you can actually see, like, there are, like, almost like 36 student branches have done the annual activity reporting, annual reporting. But when it comes to the event reporting, you can actually see here, like, most of them have done, like, 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, but not 4 or 5. Even if they have done 4 or 5, which I will pull in a moment, like, you can see here, like, there are branches that have reported 4 or 5, but you can still see here, like, there are some positions that are vacant, because, like, like, all these are, like, based on time. If you are not changing the information in the directory, IEEE will think, like, you don't have an officer who is currently active in the student branch, and they will consider that the branch as, like, not having a active student branch. So in order to have a, like, active student branch, according to IEEE, you need to complete your annual plan, you need to complete your event reporting, and also you need to complete your officers reporting. These 3 are the mandatory ones. You can find all these 3 in the, like, IEEE students website. Like, you can see here, like, all these like, 3 things which are required. If you visit it, you will be able to access it. And we will also be providing, like, regular, like, notifications when, like, you have to do the reporting. And whatever data that I showed you here is available actually over like, here. So if you search for IEEE, sorry, MGA annual student branch rebate, you will be able to find the last 4 years data of like, what is the rebate amount that your branch received, or if your branch has not received the rebate, why the branch has not received the rebate, what made the branch not eligible for the rebate. You can actually find it here in this. I'll post all these 3 links on the chat, so you can take a look at it. So if there are any questions, you can ask me and Arun.
And our main agenda for this event is to ensure that the student branches of Madras section, we have closely around 100 student branches which are having more than 30 to 40 members. But unfortunately, they only 25 student branches have received it. So that is the main agenda. We want all the student branches of Madras section to get the rebate next year.
Exactly. So, okay, wonderful presentation. Shall I talk, Arun sir?
Yeah, madam.
Yeah, as report, as the presentation is very good by Arun sir as usual, and Prashant Mogan. Very nice presentation, and clearly explained about what is Vtools reporting. And if you start work with that, you will get the idea. Wherever you are going to get the issues, you can solve it, or you can get the help from the group. That's why we are maintaining student branch groups. So, as Prashant Mohan said, we need to complete all the 3 reporting. If you are going to miss any one of the reporting, you are not going to get the amount. So we can refer. And I have list of student branches that we are getting warning from MGA to dissolve that student branch. If you are not going to report all those things, 134 student branches are reported under risk condition, because they didn't organize any single event and they are not reporting anything, any of these 3 things. So we recently received that mail stating that we are going to dissolve these student branches. 134 student branches under IEEE Madras section. It's not yet reported any one of the. That's why we are we are struggling a lot how to solve this issue. And closing the student branches is not our intention. We want to retrieve all the student branches. So a kind request to all the members present here. If you are aware of your student nearby student branches, those who are not active, kindly inform us. And if you have any contact number or email ID, also you can put it in the group so that we can contact them and ask them to do the better activities. And this is going to be a one-to-one network, so you can help us to retrieve the dormant branches also. This is my request to all the members present over here. So, and the list I don't want to showcase here, but many of the colleges are you all know that. If possible, I can send the mail to all of you and just to see the colleges. And if you know somebody in the college, you just give this number or make them to join this group, SV group, so that we can complete the process. So we expect some help from you people to solve this issue. Yes.
Thank you.